The recording is on. I'm sharing my screen. Do you have my screen?
Yes.
Okay, very good. Okay, in the previous session, we have seen if. Okay, now we will be saying uh, elif. Okay, so if elif. So what is this if elif? Yes, it is. You use it for checking multiple conditions. Okay, let's say you are doing a program of checking multiple conditions. Okay, let's say I have to check if the month is it January. Okay, if not, then I have to check is it February. If not, okay, or let's say simple program we will do if the number that we have given, okay, the word we have given, okay, the num is it one. Yes, then we have to print, in spelling, okay, the word, okay. So spelling of that number we will print here. If it's it's num two, okay. We'll print TW2, okay. We'll be printing its spelling. Num is equal to three. We'll be printing its spelling, okay. Now look at here, okay. We are checking the number that we have, okay. Let's say we have 2, okay. We're just having value 2 in it, okay. We need to check, okay, if this number that we have, is it 1? Is it 1? If says yes, it's 1, true. Then this one should be printed. Let's say if this is false, okay. Okay, if this is false, then it will keep on looking. Is it true? Okay, then you say true, then it is true printing. Okay, otherwise, if it's not, it's returning false. Okay, then it is going for next condition. When it goes to next condition, it will again check is it true. Okay, again, and then finally we can print try again. Okay, so what is happening? See here. We are comparing first our number with this one. Is it digit 1? Yes, print 1. Okay. If it's not false, this number, okay, variable has it doesn't have 1. Okay, then the condition returning false. Okay. If this is false, it is going for to check next condition. Okay. So there can be multiple conditions. Okay, I can write many conditions down here. Like num is equal to 4. Okay, I can write multiple conditions. Again, this could be true. If it's true, it is printing 4. Okay, if it's not true, okay, only then it is going to the next condition, checking for other conditions. Okay, so it's like sometimes you're going for shopping just because your mom asks you to bring some groceries from nearest store. Okay, see what happens. You want something, okay? You've been asked to bring something. Okay, it could be, let's say, uh, sugar, let's say sugar or chocolates, okay, or anything. Okay, you're trying, see, you're going to shop number one. Okay, and you're asking, do you have sugar? Okay. Do you have chocolates? Do you have milk? Okay, do you have milk butter? The shop owner says, yes, we have. And then he's going to give you. Now tell me, when the first shopkeeper says, yes, I have milk bottle, okay, and he gives you the milk bottle, do you go to the next shop and ask for the milk bottle again? No, right? Because you found it, what you were looking for. Let's say you want a pencil, okay? You went to the stationery store, okay? There you ask, do you have pencil? He says yes, and he gives you, okay? And when you say yes, you're not going to go to other stationery shops and ask for the pencils because your need is fulfilled, okay? You got what you wanted, isn't it? In the first shop. Let's say you wanted a pencil, but he says, no, I don't have pencil. False. Then only you are going to the next stationery store and you ask the same. Do you have pencil? He says, no, I don't have. So you are going to third stationery shop. There you ask, do you have pencil? Okay. So likewise, you keep continuing. And he says, yes, I have it. Okay, then you buy the pencil, you go home, right? You don't keep looking for the pencil. You won't be looking for the pencil anymore. Why? Because you found the pencil. You got it? So you found it in the third store. So that's why you're not going for the fourth store. Okay. Let's say you don't find it here also. Okay. And what happens? You go for the fourth store. He also says, I don't have it. False. Okay, do you have pencil? No. That no means you're going to next. So what next? See, it's not like you're going to, you're not going to, other stores now because uh, it's a very, long distance you already travel. Okay, there's a limit, like you don't keep looking. Okay, you just go home. Okay, and try again. Okay, next day probably. You got it. So when you find it, you don't keep on looking. Okay, that means when condition is true, okay, and the output is printed, it's not like you are going for the other condition. Okay, let's see the program. Okay, here we go. So we are writing one simple program. We say if first we'll put our number in it. Okay, so we'll take input. Okay, input, enter number. Okay, this is enter number, and user will enter the number. Then you want to print it, okay, print it in words. Okay, so I'll check first if this number is it one. If true, okay, you are printing it that in one. Okay, but let's not consider it's not true. Then only it goes down. Okay, and check for other condition. Is it two? Then printing two. Then again, elif. Now is it three? Printing it's three. Is it four? Printing four. Up to five will do. Is it five? Will print five. Okay. And let's say up to five only you have to do. If any number is, not between one to five, okay, we say, sorry, try again, okay, all right, all right. So this is the like a program that when you input one, okay, here it matches. It is two, it prints one. If not, it will check. It's two. Is it two? Yes, print two. Okay. It's not print three, not four, not five. Okay, go. It goes in the default. Okay. All right. Now we'll run this program. Let's save this and run this. So here we go. We are providing an input one. See, it is printing one. Okay. Okay. And then when we rerun it again, if I give input two, okay, it is printing two because here it was false. So it went for checking it another condition, the printing two. You got it? You understand? If you give other input, let's say if I give three, what happens? See, num is three. Okay, so num is it one? No, so it's not going to print one. Going for the next condition, line number 25. If num is it two, this condition it will check. Is it two? We provided input three. Is C two? No, false. That is going for next condition. Is it three? Yes. So it is printing three. Now it won't go, see, it will not go, for the next condition because the condition made true. Okay. See, it is printing three. Okay, so this is very useful concept. Okay, if you can do multiple checking in here, that you can do vowels program by using if else if. Okay, how is it? See, let me tell you. You can do vowels program. So we can ask user to input. Okay, the character. Okay, so we say input. Sorry, it's a character. So we'll just check. We don't convert it to integer because we are taking input string or character. Okay. Enter character. You know what are vowels? Vowels, let me tell you what are vowels first. Let me come in this program. So in this one, vowels are A, E, I, O, U. Okay. So if you input any characters, okay, A, E, I, O, U, it will tell you, yeah, it is a vowel. Okay. So we have to check. Is my character, is it A? Okay, you can say print, it's a vowel. Okay. Now see you have to copy and paste now. Okay. Okay. So you do check now. Okay. Elif, is it E? You say yes, it's a vowel. Okay. Now you again check. Is it E? A-E-I, sorry. Is it I? Is it O? Is it U? And let's say you input, okay, your input is not between, okay, not from A, E, I, O, U. It's a default else. You say, okay, try again. Let's say you entered, or you just say not vowel, okay? Okay, I think it's done now. Let's save this and run it. Okay, see, I'm giving input here. I'm giving A. It is saying yes, it is vowel. See, look. And if I rerun this code, see, this time I'm giving input B. Okay, see. So I'm giving B. So my character CH has B. Okay. So this CH is B. So B, is it A? No. B, is it E? No. Is it I? False. Is it O? False. Is it U? False. We check all condition. Okay. Not a single one made true. Okay. So it is going for final else, saying not vowel. See, it is saying not vowel. You understand? Now what we do? We give an input O. Okay. So let's rerun, give input O. It says vowel. Look at how it happened. Our CH character has letter O. Is it A? False. Is it E? False. I? False. O? Yes, it made true. This condition is true. So it is printing vowel. You understand? So this is one of the application you can, check here anything, not just, same strings. You can check numbers, you can check anything, okay? This program can be rewritten using AND, okay? It's a logical operator though, okay? So how to do that? See, let's see it quickly. Okay, we'll complete the above program. We will rewrite the above program using and logical and operator. Okay. Okay, let's do that. It's very easy. Okay, just take an input. Okay, same as in the above program. Enter character, ask user for the character. User will enter the character and you have to check is it A or see we have to use or not or and operator. Okay, that will be wrong. Okay, or operator. In other programming languages, we use the vertical line for off. Okay. So or is it E or is it I or is it O or is it U? Okay, look at here. We are checking for what? We are checking for all five conditions on one line. You see, we just print. It's a vowel. Okay, so see the output for the A, E, I, O, U it is same. Okay, that's why we are combining here all these conditions. And logical OR says, see this is OR. It means if this is true or this is true, or this is true, or this is true, any one is true, any condition is true, either this or this or this or this, any condition from 5. It is true, we are printing vowel. That's it. And then else we say not vowel. Understand? So we are rewriting the above program, okay, using logical OR operator. Okay. Let's save this and rerun the program. Here we go. We have to enter letter. We input R. Now see. Is it A? The input we have given R. Okay. So is letter R matches with the A? No, 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 and no. So all false meaning we are not going inside if. All false meaning we are going to else. Understand? It is meaning not over. Look, we again print. We give character now. Oh, sorry, you. It is saying it is vowel. See, this is false. Look at here. This is false. Okay. This condition is also false. Okay. Is our character you matches with I? No. False. With O? False. Now look at here. This, yes, true. Our character that we input, it matches with this condition. See, look at here. All are false. Only this is true, except this one. So that's why, logical OR says that if any one of the condition from five conditions, if it is true, it could be this, it could be this, or it could be this, any condition. Then it is printing the vowel. Means logical OR says one condition minimum, one condition minimum has to be true. Okay. Then then if part executes, if block executes, you understand? So here, look at here. This is false, this is false, this is false, this is true. That means any one condition has to be true. Okay, and this is true. That's why we are printing executing if. We are executing if. If let's say we give character input, let me okay, here let me put T. Okay. Now tell me, is our character T matches with a false? Matches with E false. Matches with I false. With O false. With U now it is also false. See, all false. Meaning what? Not a single condition is true. Meaning what? It is executing else block and saying it's not vowel. You understand? Yes, do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. And now we'll see the shorthand. Okay. It's a shorthand if else. Let's say you have just only one print statement in if and one print statement in else. Okay. In that case, when to use this? If you have only one statement, okay, inside if block and inside else block. You can put it in one line. How is it possible? See, if I want to say, okay, x and y greater, I want to find, okay? So x is 10, y is 5, okay? X is 10, y is 5. So I want to say, if x is greater than y, x is greater than y, I will say print x is greater, isn't it? If this is true, what will say? X is greater, meaning this x is greater. If x is greater than y, says this condition is false. We say, of course, this is false because y is greater. So that we write it in else. So we can write this condition, okay, in such a way. See, printing x is greater first, okay, only when you are printing that if x is greater than y, okay, else you are printing, see, y is greater. See, it will print x is greater if this condition is true. Okay? Otherwise, it will print y is greater. Okay? So this program, it is same as writing this program. Okay? It's just, syntax is different. So we are putting this is a true block, if block, okay, if it is true. Okay? Otherwise, this is false, then this is the false block. Okay? So let's comment this one. Let's run the code. Okay? Clear the output, save it, run it. See, enter, oh, it is asking for enter character. We have to comment this one. Okay. Now we will rerun the code, saving the file. Okay. Again, it is asking for that. Okay. Here we have the character input here. Okay. We'll save again, clear the output. Okay, see it is saying x is greater. Look at here. Okay, because x's value is 10 and y's value is 5. So 10 greater than 5 true. True meaning it is executing this print. Let's make it 15 now. Why? Is 10 greater than 15? False. False meaning it is executing else block. Okay. So it's like you have to read this statement like this. Print this if x greater y. Okay, print this statement if x is greater than y. Else print this. Okay, you have to read it like this. You understand? And now, let's comment this one now. This is, such kind of, shorthand if else it is used in machine learning, AI, okay, data science. So you better learn it now, better practice it, okay? Let me comment this one. You will be seeing a lot such statements, okay, shorthand if else in machine learning, data science, okay? Okay, now let's see the AND operator, okay? So AND operator, let's say I want to check, okay, find the greater number, okay, find the greater number between 10, 12, and 15. Okay, so let's put these numbers in now. Variables x is 10, y is 12, and z is 15. Okay, why we are keeping this in variables? We can do comparisons like this. If x is greater y, okay, and x is greater than z. Okay, see, before we used to check with when we have two numbers, okay, we can check x greater y and we can say yes, then x is greater. But we cannot say now, okay, by just comparing x with y, okay, because we have third variable z also. Let's say x is greater than y, and let's say between x and y, x is greater. Let's say, okay, assume x is greater than y. This is true. Then still we have to check x with z. Okay, because x is greater than y, that is okay, but is it greater than z? If this is also true, that means you can say, yeah, x is greater. elif. Okay. So we say, likewise, we can use elif or you can use another if. Okay. See, is y greater than x and y greater than z. Look at here. What we are doing now, we are doing checking y with x and y with z. If let's say y is greater than x, also y is greater than z, then we can say y is greater, isn't it? And similarly, we can do the test for z. Is z greater than x? And we also check z with y now. Okay, z we checked with x, and let's say it is greater. But we still want to check z with y, because if this is true, if this gives us true, we say it is z is greater. Okay, what if these all numbers are same? Then we need to check this x equals y, okay, and x equals z. Okay, meaning what? All are same. Okay, so we can say print, it's a equal number. Okay, and that's it. See, if we run this code, we are not using elif. Okay, we are just using simple if statements. Okay, 4 times we have used it. So let's just save this program, clear the terminal. Okay, run the program. It is saying z is greater because z is 15. Look, so here it check, is 10 greater than 12? X is 10, y is 12. This is false. Okay, so when the with the and, what happens here? Okay, sorry, here is not greater, it is saying, okay. See here, x is 10, y is 12. Is it equal? It's not equal, so it is false. Okay, so with the logical and, what happens? See, both condition has to be true for logical and. If any condition is false, then the entire, conditions result is false. Okay, both has to be true, then only you can execute this print. Look at here. Now for this, is x's value greater than y? X is 10, y is 12. Is 10 greater than 12? False. So it will not even go for checking the next condition, because for logical and, all conditions should be true, and we just made first condition false, so it will just go, it will just keep the next condition, it will not even bother to check the next condition. It will check y is what? Y is 12, z is 15. Is 12 greater than 15? No, false. So this is also false, it will not bother to check next condition, because logical and says, okay, all condition has to be true. Now is z greater than x? Look at, z is 15, x is 10. Okay. So z is 15, and look at here. Z is 15 and x is 10. 15 greater than x? True. 15 is greater than x. So it will now go for checking next condition. Z is 15. 15 greater than y? 12. 15 greater than 12? Yes, true. See, look at here. Both conditions are true. That's why you are executing. Okay, the print statement z is greater. That's why you see the output z is greater. See, you understand? So we have seen logical and, logical or. Okay, we have also seen nested if. Okay, we also seen programs on each application, each concepts. Okay. All right. So that's it. Do you have any questions? Now it's your turn to do practicing. Okay. So I'll be giving you permission to share the screen. Do you have any questions?
No, no, no.
Okay. Then I will end this session now. Okay. Thank you for joining this session. Have a nice day. Please rejoin the session when I end this session.